Taylor Swift will be kicking off her festival, Loverfest West, in Los Angeles at the SoFi Stadium on July 25th and 26th. And because tons of Swifties will be making their way from different cities to the City of Angels, I am sharing with you 13 Loverfest West travel tips. Swiftie Mania is coming to LA. Yes, that is what I'm calling Loverfest West. Hey guys, it's Denise Salcedo and I am here for my second episode of my Loverfest guide. Because tickets went on sale a few weeks ago, most of you have already started planning or are about to start planning your trip to LA. So now it's time to talk flights, hotels, itinerary, and more. Tip number 1, deciding what kind of trip this is. When traveling for an event, there are lots of questions you need to ask yourself and things you need to determine, such as how long will you be going for, will you be sightseeing, and what kind of trip will this be? Factors that determine these answers include event dates, budget, and who you're going with. So will you only be here for Loverfest shows, or will you make it a mini summer vacation? Once you decide what type of trip this will be, it will help you determine the length of your stay. My personal advice is if you've never been to LA and this is your first time and you're already making a big thing about it, might as well enjoy your stay here for a little bit, you know? Have some fun. Tip number 2. Picking where to book your hotel. This is where being an LA girl comes in handy. Let's take a look at where the SoFi Stadium is located. The actual stadium is located in Inglewood, which if you're flying into LAX, you will actually be able to spot it while you're in the air. So get a window seat. It's up to you if you want to stay close to the venue or branch out and stay elsewhere. The thing you should know about LA is that there is tons of traffic. So roughly wherever you go, it will take about an hour to get there. There are tons of hotels by the airport for every budget. The only thing I do think you should know is that the area by the stadium isn't the best. I wouldn't hang out there at night. If you want to be by the beach, nearby cities include Venice, Marina del Rey, El Segundo, and Manhattan Beach. If you want to stay in popular cities such as downtown LA, Hollywood, Santa Monica, or Beverly Hills, just know these are about an hour away due to heavy traffic. Tip number 3. Will you be driving or using Lyft or Uber? Depending on the length of your stay and where you're staying, you're definitely going to need a car to get around. If you're staying close and only a few days, you probably won't need a car. But if not, I suggest you rent a car. You need a car to get anywhere in LA. Tip number 4. Daily budget. When you go to a new place, you don't always know how much money you're gonna need on a daily basis. So here are some tips on how much money you might possibly be spending per day. For food, I would suggest about an average of $40 a day, eating a free breakfast in your hotel and about $20 for lunch and dinner. Again, this depends on where you're eating. Could be more, could be less. Tip number 5. Swiftie photo ops in LA. Gorgeous lyric. In the song Gorgeous, she sings, "Whiskey on ice, sunset and vine." Head on over to Sunset and Vine, snap a pic, and caption it with the lyrics. Visit the Millennium Biltmore Hotel. This is a site where Taylor shot her Delicate music video. Over in Hollywood, you can also visit Madame Tussauds and take a selfie with Taylor. Tip number 6. The day of Loverfest. So for the Reputation Stadium tour, they had a pre-party ahead of the show. This was really cool. Fans got to get there early. There was giveaways, there was photo ops. This was the place that I got upgraded for my Snake Pit tickets. So if they do this for Loverfest, I'm not sure if they are, but if they do, I highly suggest that you attend because you never know, this could be your opportunity to either A, get noticed or get upgraded or just kind of have a good time and really enjoy yourself even before the concert. So just keep packing up the fun. Tip number 7. Plan for venue parking. LA always hikes up the prices for big events. Be prepared to have to pay a decent amount. During the Rep tour, I spent $80, maybe $90 on parking and I had no idea. And to be honest, I was super bummed when I gave my credit card for the parking because that was gonna be money for my merch. So I don't want anybody to go in there blindsided like I was and have to spend a whole lot more than they expected for parking. Tip number 8. Booking your flight. The concert is still about 9 months away, so I would suggest booking your flight earlier on to get the best deals. Some people wait last minute to book their flights and hotels, but I just can't, guys. I'm a planner, I'm a warrior, you name it. I need to have things way ahead of time. If you're like me, then I suggest you get stuff way ahead of time too. So a good way to save money on flights is by using your miles. So some of you guys may have miles if you guys travel a lot, then you already know. If you don't, this would be a good time to ask a family member or your mom or your dad or whoever, because you never know who has flight miles. Also, some of them do expire depending on which airline they have their miles with. So you never know, maybe somebody will be willing to give you their miles. Tip number 9. Booking your hotel. Same thing as booking your flights. I suggest booking your hotel early. The good thing about Loverfest West happening in LA is that there are tons of accommodations all around for every budget. So you should be good selecting a place to stay. Another tip is to find out if your job or somebody else's job, maybe like a friend, a boyfriend, parents, if they have a job where they have a company site that offers discounts to places like hotels and certain events. Some jobs offer discounts on hotels and attractions through a portal. Ask around. For example, my fiance has this at his job. So we were able to book a hotel in Tampa, Florida that normally costs $400 a night to stay there. But because he's part of that website, because of his company that he works at, we were able to get that same hotel for $100 per night. Now that is a good deal. Tip number 10. How to save money for the concert. Traveling anywhere is expensive, but truly worth every penny. So I am going to give you some tips on how to save money. They sound super generic, but I swear they really do work. I usually do 1 to 2 big trips a year, and I've used these tips and they work for me. Chances are you already spent a lot of money on these tickets. Trust me, I know. So before I go on a trip, I make myself go on a strict, no fun budget. This means is that I'm really careful about going out too much and spending too much money. So I know it sucks to be the friend on the budget. Trust me, I've been there so many times, but it is so worth it when you go on your trip and you have money to spend, you have money to eat whatever you want, you have money to buy whatever merch you want, attend whatever events you want, and you don't have to worry about what is in your wallet. The second and most important tip is to make calculations. Figure out what your budget is and how much money you're going to realistically need. Then create a colorful chart to help you stay on track. I have so many colorful money tracking charts that I legit have 2 binders for it. Once you know how much you need, you can find out how much you can save every paycheck. Tip number 11, time to make some lists. For me, making lists is super satisfying. Because the show is still a couple of months away, making lists keeps me entertained and excited for whatever it is I'm making a list for. If you're traveling for this trip and this is your first time in LA, I suggest making a list of things you want to do, things you'd like to see, places you would like to go eat, and save it someplace because when you're here, it will keep you busy. Also, make a checklist for things that you need to pack or things you need to do before leaving on this trip. Tip number 12. How will you document your trip? Are you creative? Do you like to save your memories? Do you want to share your experiences with the world? A way of doing this is by documenting your trip. I have done this in so many different forms and it is so much fun. You can vlog, you can blog, you can journal, you can scrapbook, you can just burst it out on social media. So decide how you want to document your trip, and this will help you determine what type of stuff you need to gather while you're on the trip. And it's just a really fun way to sort of look back afterwards and be like, yeah, I was in LA for Loverfest West and it was awesome and this is what I did. And just save your memories. I think it's fun. Tip number 13. My last travel tip is really just here so that I can hit the number 13. Don't judge me, I'm a Swiftie. Don't let money or planning stress you out, guys. Really, don't let it do it. Enjoy it. Have lots of fun with it because before you know it, Loverfest will be over and we'll be getting ready and planning for the new TSA era, and then we're all going to be missing Loverfest and remembering when we were preparing for Loverfest. So take every minute in and enjoy it. Okay, Swifties, there you have it, my 13 Loverfest West travel tips. Now, some of these can be used for Loverfest East, but because I am based in LA and I know more about LA, that's why this particular video was based more on Loverfest West. But guys, again, you can use them for Loverfest East. So I really hope you guys are enjoying my guide to Loverfest. This is barely episode 2. Episode 1 is up, where I talk about costumes or outfits that you guys can use for Loverfest. So make sure to also check out that video, especially if you like this one as well. Also, if you are going to any of the Loverfest shows and you want some advice, or you want me to make a particular video, let me know in the comments below. If you want me to answer anything, again, just let me know in the comments below. But I will be coming out with so many more videos, tons of ideas, floating around in my head, and I'm really excited about sharing, my love of traveling and Taylor Swift all in one video series. So yeah, what else? Okay, the other thing is, guys, if you really like my content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I post a variety of videos, whether it's pop culture, whether it's pro wrestling, you name it, it's super random. Please make sure to subscribe, and also give this video a like, guys. I always get happy when I see tons of likes. And lastly, if you guys want to chat with me about Taylor Swift or other random stuff, you guys are more than welcome to do so. Hit me up on Twitter or on Instagram @_Denise Salcedo. I hope to see you guys there. And again, I hope you guys enjoy all of the videos. Alright, I've said I hope way too much. Alright guys, love you all, and I will see you